Mr. President and fellow senators, today really is a historic day for the state of Idaho. This is the creation of a Sawtooth area of Idaho, the Boulder-White Clouds area and the Jerry Peaks area. These two mountain ranges and one mountain peak area have been under consideration for about 10 years. And I want to talk just very briefly about what we're dealing with here. These are some of the most magnificent pieces of land, not only in Idaho, but in the United States. Before anyone goes abroad to see the Champs-Élysées in Paris or to see the magnificent works of art in Italy, you really need to put on your list to see the Boulder-White Clouds area. They are truly a magnificent area. What we just did is created a wilderness of about 275,000 acres that create these three wilderness areas plus a buffer zone around them. And it is a great day for Idaho. This is an Idaho solution to an issue that has been pending for some time. And I want to conclude by simply stating that all credit for this goes to Congressman Mike Simpson. Congressman Simpson started working on this about 10 years ago and wanted to put together in a collaborative fashion a wilderness bill for this particular area. He did that. He brought it back here to Washington, D.C., and because of the situation here in D.C. at the time, the bill was changed greatly and was no longer an Idaho solution to the Idaho problem. Congressman Simpson didn't give up. He worked and he worked and he worked at it, and it is truly his long-term commitment to this, his long work on this that got us to this point. What he did was take this land that there was virtual unanimous agreement should be in wilderness. That is the heart of this area. The Boulder Range, the White Cloud Range, and the Jerry Peaks area. There was unanimous agreement that this is the kind of land that really needs to be in wilderness. Indeed, when I was governor, I wrote a roadless rule for several million acres, and this was included in it, and it was protected as wilderness. So this isn't changing the character of it in that regard, but what it does do is put it in statute instead of in rule. The difficulty was, as always with these kind of areas, is the buffer area around what everybody agrees is truly unique ground that should be handled as wilderness. And obviously, it is an area that it ingrains passion in people, and it causes people to have strong feelings about the area. And as a result of that, people fight to protect what they think should be protected, and just as much people who use the buffer zones for different reasons feel just as passionately the other way. What Congressman Simpson was able to do was to get everybody to the table in a very collaborative fashion to where he got the wilderness preservationists, the hikers, the backpackers, the horse people, the motorized users, including both snowmobiles and ATV and motorcycle people, to all agree as to a management plan for everything that's included in this bill. Congressman Simpson was tenacious on this, and he gets the full credit for this. And I think that Idahoans will truly appreciate this for many, many years. There is no doubt in my mind that Congressman Simpson, the efforts that he put into this will be greatly appreciated for years and years to come. And with that, I want to yield the balance of my time to my colleague, my good friend from Idaho, Senator Mike Simpson.